Welcome to Redeeming Reels. If you don't know me, my name is Ry Paulsen, and this is a brand new creative project for me. And I do say creative project very, very intentionally. As many of you know that know me, I already have a podcast. It's called the Chick and the Duck Podcast, and I do it every single week with my brother Micah. We talk about anything and everything, but mostly movies. We play games. We have a movie of the week. We do top fives. We do drafts. We talk about movie news, right? It's all revolving around movies or pop culture. And so that is a podcast that I'm committed to and love doing and love putting out content for. But that is all to say that Redeeming Reels is not necessarily a podcast. There will be podcast episodes. I can assure you of that. I want to do interviewing film critics or Christian authors that are writing about movies or just theologians in general. I want to interview people about the topic of faith and film that will be put out as podcast episodes. And you can find those on Apple or Spotify and YouTube under Redeeming Reels. And if you go on Spotify or Apple or Amazon Podcasts, all those things, you will see other podcast episodes because I just switched the RSS feed from Broken Images, so you can go listen to those old episodes. But now it is Redeeming Reels. You can go find it on there, right? But like I said, this is more than just a podcast. It's a creative project. So there will be podcast episodes, but there will be YouTube videos, right? Short form 5 to 10 or 5 to 15 minute video, like pastoral response essays. There's going to be visual reviews over on Instagram that I'll be posting on the Redeeming Reels Instagram. There'll be technical and spiritual reviews that might be posted as a YouTube video or podcast form. Maybe I'll do rankings. Maybe I'll do other games. Plan on doing cinematic videos or montages that will go out on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and all those things. I also plan on, in the process of writing a book called Redeeming Reels on this integration of faith and film. And then my brother and I personally are working on something called The Art of Real Redemption, which is a visual devotional book about our 50 favorite movies combined. So like I'm saying, this Redeeming Reels it's very me. It's very much what I love. I love Jesus and I love movies. And this is those two things intertwined because I do truly believe that we can see God through movies. I am 100% convinced of it. A theologian named Abraham Kuyper, he says that there's not a square inch in the whole domain of our human existence over which Christ, who is sovereign over all, does not cry, mine, right? So why would we not think the same thing of movies? Why would we not think that God is completely sovereign over everything? And if he's sovereign over everything, and if he bestows upon people, even non-Christians, a certain grace, he is going to communicate the message of the gospel, his character, his love, his mercy through people to enhance the gospel, to bring forth the kingdom of God. And I'm convinced of that. I every time I sit and I watch a movie, I can see God working and pushing forth a message of who he is and who he wants us to become. I see the gospel through film. And so I want people to be able to see that as well. And I want to share that. And so this was what Redeeming Reels is. It's all about the integration of faith and film, two things that I love very much. Obviously, I do love Jesus a whole lot more than I love movies. But I believe that they can be combined in the sense that Jesus works through movies, shares his story through movies, shares the gospel through movies, and it's just our job to find it. It isn't about overanalyzing, over spiritualizing, taking something from a movie and applying it to the Bible when it's not actually there. I mean, we can actually watch film, watch movies, and see the redemption that is there, and that is the motto of Redeeming Reels. It's watch movies and see the redemption within the reels, plain and simple. And so I just wanted to share that this is what I'm going to be doing. You'll see me posting on the Redeeming Reels Instagram. You'll see YouTube videos. So if you want to follow me on all those things, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. This right now, you're probably listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or something like that. But thank you for embarking on this journey with me. I'm super, super excited to see where God takes this. And remember, watch movies and see the redemption within the reels. Grace and peace.
Not your fault.
I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my child!
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.